This will be a very short way to get to connect to the eyes, their placement in the head. So we're going to start by lying down on the floor or on the bed. Make yourself kind of comfortable, wiggle and jiggle, and start noticing that maybe the right leg would be the same distance from the midline as the left leg. Or if you need to have a pillow underneath the right knee or the left knee, make yourself comfortable, whatever comfortable it is for you. How is your pelvis laying on the floor? If one side is very different than the other, you may want to tuck a little pillow to support it. Again, we're trying to find a place where the body can just lie down and give itself to the surface you're laying on, so you're not busy with the comfort of your body. And slowly we're going to shift the attention up into the head and start moving the head from side to side, maybe 1/4 of an inch, and figure out which side the head likes to roll to and which side the head you actually have to move it that 1/4 of an inch, or maybe it doesn't even want to do that. And is it because of the shape of the skull? Is it because tightness in the neck? Is it because your shoulders are in a position that's not allowing it? And rest in the center and start focusing on the orbits of your eyes in the way that the skeleton is. So they're pretty big holes in the bones of the head, allowing the eye structure to be in there. And imagine that those holes as being some kind of a swimming pool, with the liquid being very viscous, kind of like somewhere between water and honey, or gelatine, very moving but not moving, where the eyeball can just rest with that liquid supporting it from the bottom and from the bottom towards the cheeks and from the side towards your ears and towards your sides, the sides towards your nose, and up above towards your forehead. And notice if the right eye and the left eye are hanging in that liquid in the same way. Can the muscle of the eye around it, the eyeball, can relax enough for the eyeball to be supported by the liquid? Is the liquid the same all around? What is the depth of the liquid of that swimming pool? How much space do you have between the bottom towards your back of your head and the eyeball? How much space do you have on the right side? How much space do you have on the left side? How much space do you have on the bottom towards your cheeks? How much liquid do you have between the structure of the bones of the swimming pool and the eyeballs? Does it feel safe? Is there enough protection there. What do your eyes do when you're thinking about this space? Is one eye behaving differently than the other? What about the space on the sides of the eye towards the ears? How much space between the eyeballs? How much liquid? And how supportive is that liquid? Are you aware of the right eye the same way that you're aware of your left eye? Are you aware of the side that was easier for you to roll towards when we did the 1/4 of an inch rolling? What happens to the image in your mind's eye of the side that you don't have an easier side to roll in? Can you start activating the image in your brain? Bring it more alive. Call it into duty. And then the side towards your nose. How much space do you have there? And how much ease do you have with the muscles? The holding the eyeball. Can it relax enough to become one with the liquid that the eyeball is hanging in? And now we're going to go into the space above, towards the forehead and the head. And when you're done with that space, start moving the attention, both on the right and on the left, from the top of the eye, back towards the back of the swimming pool, and down towards the base, to the bottom of the swimming pool, down inside your head. And notice how the muscles in your neck are responding to that, going in and down, down and in. And then move the attention to the bottom of the eyeball, towards the cheeks. And slowly start sinking down towards inside the cheeks, along the swimming pool walls, down and in, to the bottom of the head, to the bottom of the swimming pool. And again, notice what the neck muscles are doing and what the eyeball is doing. And stay hanging there, allowing all the muscles around to cease from working. Imagine that you have a black, actually let's do it. Let's take the left hand and put it diagonally over the left eye with the fingers pointing to the right side of the forehead, and then take your right hand and put it over your right eyeball with the fingers pointing towards the left side of the forehead. And this is called capping, and you created a black surface where the eyeball can sink even further and the muscles can let go from working. And stay there for as long as it feels comfortable. Notice colors. And notice if one eye needs more attention than the other. and send it either the love, the comfort, the liquidation, not liquidation, but liquid, the whatever it needs, volume. Can you let the eyelid relax? Notice if it's completely closing the eye. How much tension and worry do we hold in our eyeballs, in our eyelids? And what is the way to let it come to a place of comfort? I will stop the tape now, but you can stay here as long as you need.